Chapter 18, Turtle Beetle Battle. She must have toppled over the edge when the turtle struck the glass. "Elaine, don't move," Marvin cried to her. "Don't make any noise. He hasn't seen you yet. I'm coming." Thank goodness she was on her back, Marvin thought, because Elaine was definitely not a swimmer. On her back, at least, she could float, but she couldn't do anything to save herself. And with the turtle careening through the water like that, it was only a matter of time till he saw her. Marvin dashed around the rim of the tank, his eyes never leaving his cousin. When he reached the back of the aquarium, he cautiously climbed over the edge and started down the inside wall. He was too high up for the turtle to see him, but he had to make it all the way down the side unnoticed. Elaine was staring up at Marvin with huge, frightened eyes. The turtle glided and dipped through the water inches away, his long, glistening neck thrashing back and forth like a sea monster. Marvin waited till the turtle was facing the front of the tank, then ran quickly down the back wall. The glass was slippery with condensation. As soon as the turtle turned toward him, Marvin froze. Elaine was drifting toward the large rock, and the turtle was now headed that way, stumpy legs churning the water. Marvin tried to think what to do. The easiest thing would be to crawl onto the rock and pull her out when she floated close enough. But there wasn't any time. The turtle was swimming straight for her. "Elaine," he cried, "when I grab your leg, hold tight." Taking a deep breath, Marvin dove off the wall directly into the cloudy green water. Immediately he was submerged. As soon as he opened his eyes, he could see the turtle's massive underbelly above him, his legs thrashing toward Elaine, who was caught in the propulsion, spinning wildly. Marvin shot up toward Elaine's black shell, reaching blindly for her leg. He sensed rather than saw the snapping jaws of the turtle just as he yanked Elaine away with him into the depths. Here's the picture. They dove down, down, down through the dark water, with Marvin zigging and zagging just out of reach of the turtle. Marvin swam as fast as he could, but minus his peanut shell float and with one leg gripping Elaine, he had neither the strength nor the speed that he was used to. Every time he glanced behind him, the turtle's head loomed close, his beady eyes fixed on the two beetles. Finally, they reached the rock. Marvin heaved Elaine over the edge of it and gasped for breath, then immediately swam away, hoping the turtle would follow him instead. They had no hope of escaping together. It would take too long to climb out of reach. Fortunately, the turtle swerved after Marvin, who zoomed to the opposite end of the tank. Rushing directly to the corner, Marvin lifted two legs out of the water and frantically tried to pull himself up. But the glass was too slippery. He crashed back down into the pool just as the turtle descended on him with jaws snapping. "Marvin!" Elaine screamed. Marvin ducked under the turtle's open mouth and hurled himself at the neck. He grabbed tight with all 6 legs. The turtle swung his head back and forth, twisting and writhing. Marvin swung tighter. Then the turtle spun around back toward the rock, gliding swiftly across the water. "Marvin!" Elaine cried again. "Jump off!" Marvin knew that he wouldn't be able to hold his breath much longer. As soon as the turtle neared the rock, he loosened his hold on the muscular neck. He saw Elaine's blurry shape through the water, crouched at the edge of the rock. He flung himself toward her. For a second, the heaviness of the water seemed to trap him. But then Elaine grabbed him, yanking him up, up, up into the clean air. "Hurry!" she cried. Together they dashed for the slippery back wall of the tank. They could hear the turtle splashing out of the water and lumbering over the rock toward them. "Don't look back," Marvin warned Elaine, pulling her with him onto the wall. Frantically, they scrambled up the glass. Seconds later, they climbed onto the top rim of the aquarium, well out of reach. They toppled over the edge and half slid, half fell to safety. "Oh, Marvin!" Elaine let out a long breath as they flopped on the ground. "That was a close call. I think I saved your life back there." "You saved my life?" "Well, I pulled you up on the rock." "What about when you fell in the tank?" Marvin demanded. "Oh, I know. Talk about scary. Who would have thought that old turtle would be so fast? We'll have to be more careful next time." "Next time?" Marvin stared at her. "Oh, you know what I mean," Elaine said dismissively. "Come on, let's go. It's noon already." They ran across the aquarium table toward the windows where the long planter filled with herbs beckoned in the sunlight. Marvin could smell the sharp scent of mint and glimpsed Mama in the distance, untying the yellow hamper and spreading the picnic fare on a fallen basil leaf. He and Elaine hurried past waving fronds of oregano and dill toward their parents. "Oh, there you are," Mama said. "I was just beginning to worry." Uncle Albert smiled at them. "I told her. What trouble could they possibly get into with a bunch of plants? It's not like there are any humans around." Marvin and Elaine exchanged sheepish glances. "Sorry," Marvin said. "We were having so much fun we didn't notice the time," Elaine added brightly. "Oh, that's all right," Mama replied. "That was the whole point of coming here today, so you two could relax, especially you, Marvin." Marvin secretly made a face at Elaine, but she only shrugged. "I'm starving," Papa declared. "Let's eat." And with that, the 6 beetles gathered around the bountiful spread, a midday feast of shattered pretzel pieces, blueberries, cantaloupe seeds, muffin crumbs, a semi-sweet chocolate chip, and a fresh oregano salad, and enjoyed their picnic in the shade of the fragrant herbs.